Hello, the tasty cookie here. Today, we are talking about the Pixel 6. Looking at the photos of the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. The first question that comes to mind is, why is Google making big phones? The Google, I know, is obsessed with making ergonomic phones. The Pixel 6 is 6.4 inches. The Pixel 6 Pro is 6.71 inches. These are phablets. You will need impressive finger gymnastics to use these phones. So, that begs the question, why did Google choose to make the Pixels much larger? I believe the answer lies with the new Tensor chip. We don't know how much power the new Tensor chip will consume. However, we do know that the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro will have much larger batteries because they are much larger than previous Pixels. Google could be aiming for 2-day battery life, but I think that is very unlikely. So, the only reasonable conclusion is that the Tensor chip consumes significantly more power than the 7.65 5G found on the Pixel 5. To maintain excellent or acceptable battery life, Google may be forced to include larger batteries in the Pixel 6. As a result, the phones had to be much larger. Of course, I am not implying that higher power consumption is a bad thing. It could mean that the Tensor chip is flagship class. It could mean that Google's new chip is not as power efficient as Qualcomm's. But I think the reason is that Google's Tensor processing unit may come at the cost of higher power draw. We won't know the answer to these questions now. And we are unlikely to get answers until we actually play with these devices. I am looking forward to playing with these chips. Oh, before you go, if you are interested in the Pixel 6, you are probably interested in the Pixel 5a, right? The Pixel 5a is rumored to have a 4610 mAh battery. Could that mean Google is planning to put the Tensor chip in the Pixel 5a? That's a real possibility. The Tensor chip is probably cheaper than the 765G. After all, Google doesn't have to pay Qualcomm for every chip. And because of the economics of scale, the more chips Google makes, the cheaper each chip is to produce. That's all for today. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button so you'll know when I release another video.